Welcome to another video. This video we're going to take a look at my mini console collection here. It's very small and I don't really plan on buying anymore. I might buy the Sega Genesis Classic Mini 2 or this Mini Sega Genesis 2, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, NES Classic Edition. I believe this is the first or second production run of these. This is the one I have. I think it's the second production run. But anyways, the games included 30 classic games, and I'll go over those when I turn the box around. Very cool artwork on here. Retro blast from the past, they say, and that this is got English and French text. So we have games like Balloon Fight, Bubble Bobble, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Donkey Kong Jr. I forgot they had that on those two games. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, Dr. Mario, Excite Bike, Final Fantasy, Galaga, Ghosts and Goblins, Gradius, Ice Climber. I haven't played that in some time. Kid Icarus. Sorry about the movement. We'll get a little bit closer. So Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, Mario Brothers, Mega Man 2, Metroid, Ninja Gaiden, Pac-Man, Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream. So that's the second version of the game, the updated version that took out the Mike Tyson text. So we also have Star Tropics, Super C, Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, Tecmo Bowl, The Legend of Zelda, and Zelda, The Adventure of Link. So yeah, good selection of games. There's all the side box art, and then there's the top, Nintendo Classics. The bottom is just cover up my serial number. The bottom is just warnings and stuff. So here's the little system itself. I have some extra controllers that I'm going to show, and the one controller that came with the system. It does have a little bit of weight to it, which is good because you don't want it coming off your shelf or wherever you have it sitting. So you have HDMI port and DC in. It does include both cables to plug into the system and then to your television. This thing didn't work with the first Switch box I had. I haven't tried it out with the second. Probably will, but generally games are going to look better on my retro USB NES or AVS, but it isn't NES. It plays NES games. You can plug it up to your TV, play real cartridges, and use a flash cart and play your games that way. The games look better on that, and they sound a little bit better too. But yeah, great little emulation system. It's just stock from the factory. I haven't added games to it simply because I have the flash carts. There's the two extra controllers I own. These have not been opened, and I paid a pretty penny for one of them. Way back when these mini consoles from Nintendo were being manufactured. They are not being made at the moment. Will they start making them again? I think they will, seeing as how popular they were and how fast they sold out. And both these little mini consoles I had to buy from scalpers on eBay. I don't like doing that, but feeding the scalpers. But I had to get these systems somehow and enjoy them. There's the side, and here's the back of this. It's actually got screenshots, and I totally forgot about this, that it has screenshots. So this will only work with the Nintendo Classic according to this here. If this thing will focus. There we go. But this is actually compatible with the Switch as well. If you have the the G-Bros adapter made by 8-Bit Do, and I do have that. So yeah, great little controllers. I mean, they're just as good, maybe a little bit better than the original NES controllers. But yeah, well worth owning. If this is the only way you can get your classic NES fix, you can uh, hack the system to add games to it. Thought I heard that it can play Game Boy games as well. Not, I mean, if you hack it though. So, oh, this could be a Canadian version. Huh. Anyways, okay, so now on to the. Try not to cover up anything here. Super Nintendo Classic Edition. My system is still inside the box, so it's got the poster and everything. I made sure it was the real deal. The unreleased game on here is Star Fox 2. I don't think there's a unreleased game on the NES. Nah, they didn't do that yet. But so you have games like Contra 3: The Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby Superstar, Mega Man X. We'll get a little bit closer. Secret of Mana, Star Fox, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Hyper Fighting, Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out!, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Yoshi's Island, and I already mentioned it, Star Fox 2, which up to this point it was unreleased in an official capacity. I don't have. Nintendo did not sell the controllers separately since they included 2 controllers with the system. So there is no. They just don't exist separately from the system. It would be cool if someone made up some boxes for them, just boxes. Yeah, I've not played this since I have a flash card for my Super Nintendo and play Super Nintendo games on the Switch. So it's just kind of a collector's piece for me. Maybe someday I'll crack into it, but yeah, this is my favorite system of all time, the original Super Nintendo. I have like 3 Super Nintendos right here in this room, an original, and 2 Super Nintendo 2s or Juniors. But yeah, these little mini systems are great. You have save features with each one. You can save your game at any time. It pops up in a little cloud above each game in the menu. And from what I've seen and heard, the emulation on these is really good. There's no shimmering or slowdown or like new slowdown introduced into these games. Yeah, just filled with classic games. Good old Nintendo. It would be cool if, they put out a Nintendo 64 Mini, but with them putting Nintendo 64 games on the Switch Online service, I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. I think they just saw that they can make more money putting the... thought I heard a gunshot. Putting, these old systems on the Nintendo Online Switch service, like the Super Nintendo, NES, N64, and now Game Boy Color games, and Game Boy Advance. I think that's really cool that they've done that. Some people wish they'd gone the other route and kept putting out these mini systems. I think it would have been really cool too, but at some point they have to look at what it costs to produce these little systems, ship them out, and share the profits with stores when selling these systems. So here's some more side art, and then I think I'll conclude the video. Just warnings and stuff. Very reminiscent of the original Super Nintendo box. Very much like it in a way, or similar to it. So yeah, that's my mini consoles, guys. I don't know if I'll expand upon this collection anytime soon. We'll see. Maybe I'll get the Sega Genesis Mini 2, since it does have Final Fight, the Sega CD version of Final Fight, which I've never played that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. come back for more videos like this coming soon. Subscribe if you like my content. So, thank you again for watching.